Isang magandang araw sa ating lahat. Ako nga po pala si Jeffrey P. Ortiz. Ang tatalakayin po natin ngayon ay tungkol sa empowerment. Empowerment is the mantra of our time. Many government and organization chant it. Few achieve it. What does empowerment mean to you? Many who use the term empowerment try to cope with its lack of clear, shared meaning by using concept very narrowly. Others do not define the term at all. As a result, a good number have come view empowerment is nothing more than popular buzzword that bureaucrat bandy around to get new funding for old program. At yan lang po, maraming salamat.
Yan! Good morning everyone! Nandito nga pala tayo sa Golden State College Campus! You know, mga tropang yan. Okay, let's start. Understanding empowerment. But empowerment is much more than that. In its purest sense, empowerment is a process that fosters power. That is the capacity to implement in people for use in their own lives, their communities, and in their societies. Empowerment can suggest the power within our people, the expensive reservoir or creativity and activity. Potential contribution that lies within every Filipino, largely untapped. That's all and thank you.
No read, no write, no rights. Human experience has shown that illiterate communities having suffered injustice attribute the hunger that destroys them to an unfortunate destiny, bad fate or an angry God. Only in the struggle for survival do they begin to overcome the naive and mystical perception of the phenomenon. Education changed one's perception of facts based on a critical understanding of them. An educated person is capable of clearly perceiving hunger as more than just not eating and the manifestation of deep-seated political, economic, and social injustice.
Education is a basic human right. The right to education is fundamental human right. It occupies a central place in human rights campaigns and is essential and necessary for the exercise of all other human rights and for personal and societal development. Education is the spark plug that ignites the other civil, political, economic, and social rights and freedoms, none of which can be exercised by people unless they already possess a certain critical mass of education. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Melham Ako. Education is a condition of empowerment. Raising awareness on human rights is key to their attainment. This is why the right to education is also fundamental for conscious awareness of the other human rights is general. Those education is a condition of empowerment. Only people who are educated are aware of and informed about their rights can meaningfully fear those rights, whether it be the right to a job, to obtain adequate food, clothing, shelter, of medical care, to participate actively in political life, or to benefit from progress of science and technology. Thank you.
Ay mga katosa, magandang araw. Ngayon po, sasabihin ko po sa inyo o i-discuss po natin ang education for all. The world is going through a process of change, unprecedented in its magnitude and implication. This phenomenon is particularly evident in Asia-Pacific region, where changes is much faster and implications are far more profound. Countries in a region have come and recognized the critical role of education individual and ultimately national development, widening disparities in our democratization of education and the distribution of wealth among within nations, alongside their consequences of war, political strife, crime, environmental degradation, and rapid population growth pose problem for all nations. Yan po mga katosa, ang education for all.
Yes, hello, good morning. I will discuss is all about traditional way or tatawagin nating sudutod. Some have likened this system to a strand tunnel with one entrance point and one exit point. Others have compared it to an elevator. When you press a button for college, the elevator force one open until you get there. Should you suffer an aberya, for whatever the reason may be, the elevator will stop and return back where you started. There are no midway, stop, for the elevator. The only gateway are the entrance, where you started at the bottom, or when you reach the top end, which was your hope for destination. Thank you.
Ako nga pala si Jason Adams Bastida. Ipapaliwanag ko po sa inyo kung ano ang ladderized education empowers. In contrast, President Arroyo's ladderized education system consists of many ladders, each empowering you to ascend to the next higher educational level or to a higher job or platform. You can longer each platform momentarily for some time or permanently to gain skills, knowledge, or experience. The numerous entry and exit point assure that you can live without having to fall back to where you started because you are rise to job. Platform which will hold and embrace you and produce learning earns you credit units the next educational level.
Hi, good morning ako. My name is Ronel Mark Vidriada. The regional location is Atubo. Only 14 of every 100 Filipinos who entered first grade ever make it to college. Graduation 86 become casualized of a traditional education system, which we have linked to upright pipe or tubo that is like a longa with an entrance and one exit. At the grade end, with no windows and doors for entries and exit in between. Whatever you stop schooling when you reach grade 2, grade 6, high school, or even third year college, the system looks at as a dropout no matter how well you perform in the tubo, no matter how intelligent you are. Even the Methodist student who makes it all the way to the exit point to get his diploma will always be considered better than you are.
In most countries, for instance, an early intermediate age between 11 and 15, students are already channeled into separate streams of education system that emphasize either academic or technical vocational skills. The academic stream usually prepares for tertiary education and direct entry to college degree programs and has relatively little job-related content. Increasingly, however, even academic education in college and universities are developing portable core modes work skills such as teamwork, problem solving, information technology skills, entrepreneurship, and language skills. These are skills now needed to build up the individual's sense employability, which will enable learning to learn so as to adapt to the rapid changes in workplace. That would be all. Thank you.